This video from the Famous Personalities series is about Martin Luther. Martin Luther was born on November 10, 1483, in Eilben, Germany. He grew up in a strict household where his father wanted him to become a lawyer. Luther attended school and then went on to study at the University of Erfurt. However, his life took a different path when he decided to become a monk in 1505. In 1505, Martin Luther experienced a frightening thunderstorm and promised to become a monk if he survived. He kept his promise and joined an Augustinian monastery. As a monk, Luther was very dedicated and focused on prayer and religious studies. However, he soon began to question certain teachings of the Catholic Church. On October 31, 1517, Martin Luther posted his 95 Theses on a church door in Wittenberg. These were a list of arguments against the Catholic Church's practice of selling indulgences. Luther believed that faith alone, not money, could lead to salvation. His actions sparked a debate that spread across Europe. Luther's ideas quickly gained attention, and the Catholic Church was not happy with his challenges. He was called to defend his views before church leaders, but he refused to take back what he had said. In 1521, Luther was excommunicated by Pope Leo X, meaning he was officially cast out of the Catholic Church. In 1521, Martin Luther was summoned to the Diet of Worms, a meeting of leaders in the Holy Roman Empire. He was asked to recant his writings, but Luther famously refused, saying, "Here I stand, I can do no other." As a result, he was declared an outlaw, and his writings were banned. After the Diet of Worms, Luther was taken into hiding by his supporters for his own safety. During this time, he began translating the Bible into German so that ordinary people could read it. This translation was important because it allowed more people to understand the Bible without needing a priest to interpret it for them. Luther's ideas inspired many people across Europe to question the authority of the Catholic Church. His followers became known as Protestants, and this movement became known as the Reformation. Other reformers, like John Calvin and Huldrych Zwingli, also began challenging church practices, leading to major changes in Christianity. In his later years, Martin Luther continued to write about religion and preach to his followers. He married Katharina von Bora, a former nun, and they had 6 children together. Luther also became involved in disputes over how his teachings were being applied in different regions. He died on February 18, 1546, in Eilben, the town where he was born. Martin Luther's actions had a lasting impact on both religion and society. His challenge to the Catholic Church led to the formation of Protestant denominations, which still exist today. The Reformation also influenced education, politics, and the way people viewed authority. Luther is remembered as one of the most important figures in European history.